I'm 22 weeks pregnant, and this week I'm going to be talking about Vbacs and Caesareans. I've talked to a lot of women recently, and a lot of them truly believe that you cannot have a vaginal birth after having a cesarean. For the majority of women, this is not true. You can have a vaginal birth after having a cesarean. It's possible, and it's a beautiful experience. I've read a lot of women's stories about it, and it's so beautiful. They felt like they were broken, and when they had to have a cesarean, they felt robbed. And I don't know if you want to read these stories because they're kind of tear-wrenching, and how excited they are to give a vaginal birth after having a cesarean. Don't get me wrong, there are women out there who need to have a cesarean. Hey, who knows? I may be one of them. We'll find out in a couple months. But you can have a vaginal birth after a cesarean, and it's wonderful from what I've read. It has gotten a little scary here in the United States, and especially in my state. In my state, the cesarean rate is over 32%. Why that is, I'm not quite sure. But I believe that doctors are doing cesareans when they're not needed. From a lot of the stories I read, women were being told that their baby was too big for them to birth vaginally at 9 pounds. Please. I was over 9 pounds, and I was my mom's first baby, and she didn't even rip. So, and I've heard a lot of women who have had over 9-pound babies who did it vaginally. So it's obviously something a woman can do. It's just all these cesareans aren't necessary. I mean, if cesareans were really that necessary, a woman would die or her baby would die. If cesareans were that necessary, I don't think our human race would be so populated right now, because for most of our existence, cesarean has not been an option. Really, truly, cesarean should be anywhere between 2 to 5% of the population, not 32%. So, if you've had a cesarean in the past, Vbac is an option, and you should look into it. Yeah, that's all I have for this week. Tune in next week.